Hey there, so I'm joined by Petro, who is the Director of Sales and Marketing at Sportworks, and it's great to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit more about your product. It's an interesting product. It's a piece of equipment that all buses should have.
Yeah, so Sportworks started about 25 years ago. It was kind of born out of the idea of Seattle Metro wanting a bike rack on the bus but not knowing what to do. So it was sketched on the back of a napkin, and 25 years later, here we are. We have racks all over the world. Obviously, North America is our biggest market, but even the last couple of years, it's been amazing to see how transportation infrastructure has grown. There's green bike lanes everywhere in every city. It's you see more and more bike racks everywhere, and what we're seeing is more and more transit agencies saying we need bike racks. We need to be able to serve the population that wants to travel at least part of their trip by bike.
Okay, and how easy is it for the rider to get the bike onto the vehicle?
So we kind of have a saying that the first time you're scared, the second time it's okay, and the third time you're a pro. The whole point of our rack was to let people use it in 10 seconds or less.
Right.
We want them to be able to load and unload from any position on the bike, on a bike rack on the front of the bus in 10 seconds or less. And so everything we do is designed to that end. The way that the handles are designed, the way that the bike trays are designed, the way it's oriented on the bike, everything's designed to make it easy to use.
Yeah, and of course it's on the outside of the bus, so it's not taking up room in the bus for passengers, and the driver doesn't have to get out of the bus either. So,
Yeah, a big part of that is safety. We want to make sure that we're keeping people out of lanes of traffic. So everything's designed so that nobody has to step into a lane of traffic. Everything's done from the front of the bus where they are highly visible to the driver. The drivers, occasionally they do get out to assist if they need to, but most of the time they stay on the bus. And it's a way to enable people who might not have access to a vehicle. It's enabled them to have access to healthcare, to have access to a better job, because maybe they live 25 miles outside the city and they can't ride that distance on their bike. But they can ride part of that on their bike, and they can hop on a bus, and that's what's been really neat to hear stories over the last 25 years of people who have been able to get better access to these services because of this product.
Sure, and it's helping keeping them fit and healthy as well. So what's the most popular selling product? You've got different configurations for the number of bikes that you can attach to the bus. So what's the popular one? Yeah,
so I'd say over the past 25 years, the most popular has been the DL2 rack. That's been very, very little has changed from the first days of that rack. We've sold tens of thousands of those racks, and a lot of them are still in service today from racks that we sold 15 years ago. It's just been a very durable product. As we look into the future, a lot of agencies are saying, hey, 2 bike racks might not be enough anymore, and so our Apex 3, which we released a couple years ago, is really starting to gain some traction in the market. Places like California, places like the East Coast, even the Midwest, we're seeing a lot of interest in a 3-bike rack because they get that extra position, and oftentimes that position is needed.
Okay, that's great. And I did have one final question. I just want to know how if somebody watching wants to buy one of these bike racks, do they come to you, or do you do it through a dealer network? How do they buy the product?
Yeah, so obviously we work with all the major OEMs, but the probably easiest thing would be to give us a call or check out our website, which is just sportworks.com, pretty easy. And then we can help direct people. There are a lot of different configurations based on what the bus is, bumper configurations, whether it's a low floor or whether it's a cutaway. There's tens of thousands of different combinations. And so we have a team at our office in Seattle that can help work through those things and help them to get what they need.
Great. And finally, how's your experience been at BusCon this week?
It's been good. Yeah, it's always a good opportunity to show up and just to have a chance to talk to new people. But a lot of it is just connecting with current and old customers. It's a chance to have everybody in one place. Fortunately, everybody comes to the convention center, and so instead of having to travel to 20 different customers, we can see everybody here. So it really is a positive thing.
Great, yeah, you've got everything under one roof here. So fantastic. We appreciate you supporting the event and taking the time to join me here today.
Yeah, thank you so much.